Welcome to the call, everyone. My name is Dr. Kurt Fisnick, and welcome to those people who are listening to the recording as well. Tonight we're going to share a little bit about Brain Vitality. It's one of Sisel's new products that we've just reformulated. It was some exciting new information. And to get started, Katie's going to share a short recording.
Thanks, Dr. Kat.
Survey, and when our son started school, he was wild and crazy and out of control, never mean or hurtful, but just wound tight all the time, hands all over everybody in the hallway, couldn't keep his mouth quiet. He just couldn't focus to get the work done. His teacher said he can't get through 2 math problems in 45 minutes with her standing right over the top of him. He would be just kind of out of control. So then you'd get him home and say, Logan, why were you like you were at school, or why were you doing what you were doing at Boy Scouts? And every time he would go, I don't know, Mom. And he would be so frustrated with himself. He didn't like who he was when he was like that. So he said to me one day, he said, Mama, I think I should just go to heaven and you should get a different little boy. Talk about break your heart. And he would go by my mom and dad, and he would talk about how he should die. And oh my God, I feared at 6 years old I was going to have a son that was going to someday take his life or get with the wrong crowd because he wasn't making good choices. And anyway, I talked to Tom Maurer Sr., who developed the Sisel Brain Vitality, and asked him if I could give it to Logan. And he said, absolutely. He said, the only thing that'll happen is over time you'll see his mental capacity will increase by about a grade. Like, well, that's a problem to have. That sounds good. So what I did was I started giving him one capsule on the way to school in the morning, and I told no one. I did not want the teachers to think they saw something, to imagine anything. I just wanted the facts. The first week when I went to pick up Logan, his teacher said, hey, Denise, I used Logan for the model student today. I said, what? She said, like everyone should be acting like Logan. And I'm like, oh my God. Second week, good in the morning. Good again, but better in the morning than the afternoon. And on the third week, I forgot to give it to him on Monday. So I emailed the teacher, how was today? She sends back, oh my God, it was a nightmare. We had a fire drill. His hands were all over everyone. He couldn't keep his mouth quiet. She said it was terrible. So next day, I give him one, talk with the teacher after school, reiterate day before was not good. And I asked her, how was today? And she said, Denise, today was like all the other days have been lately except for yesterday. She said he comes in, he's focused, he does his work. And she goes, he does a great job. I just don't understand what happens at 11:45. I said, what? She said, 11:45, like clockwork. I said, oh my God, Abby. I said, I haven't told you this, but I've been giving Logan an all-natural supplement on the way to school in the morning, and I forgot to give it to him yesterday. She laughs and says, oh my God, could you give it to him again in the afternoon? And I said, there's really no reason why I can't. So started to give it to him again in the afternoon, and I have got to tell you, he is a changed child, night and day. He is now in 4th grade. He is reading at a 7th grade level. In testing, he tested doing middle school math, and he's a total changed child. I never hear him talk about how he should die anymore. He just is a total changed child. At his school, they do a report card, but then they do a narrative also about the student, so the parents get a bird's eye view. The letter that they wrote about him, that his teacher wrote, is crazy. Just a line or two. Logan Shaden is ultra intelligent. It is truly mind-boggling how his mind is able to think abstractly and retain information. And he talks about how when he applies himself, he ranks amongst the greatest learners that I have had at any level. It has been life-changing, literally, for Logan, for us. Sisel Brain Vitality. Thank you, Tom. It is absolutely the best.
Wow, what an exciting testimonial that is. One of the things as a doctor that I hear a lot is that, how exciting was that to listen to that recording. You think about that, and you think about the fact that as a doctor, I've heard since I became a doctor that all children are born with the ability to be just super intelligent and to be very, very smart and to just excel in learning. But a lot of times, because of lack of vitamins, lack of minerals, the brain just doesn't function the way it should. And then now in today's world, they're showing that the same thing is happening to our senior citizens, our elderly, because again, you look at the food, it's lacking nutrition that's essential to having a good, healthy life. Brain Vitality has some special vitamins that support blood circulation, that helps the brain health. It encourages the receptors, the synapses, those little electrical connections in the brain to work better. And it helps the brain so it recovers quicker when something goes wrong, and it helps with focus and concentration, like you heard from Denise there with her son, and just the overall stimulation of the brain cells. It's just a great nutritional product for the brain, Katie.
Yeah, it's awesome. And so, you know, the reason that we're sharing this information today, Dr. Kurt, is because the formula has recently been enhanced and improved, and the ingredients. So, do you want to just talk about what changed with the ingredients? I'll pass that back to
Well,
you.
yeah, the crazy thing is that, you know, some of the ingredients we've known about them for a long time, and we weren't able to use them because of the fact that certain countries ban the use of certain ingredients, you know, like magnesium threonate. Magnesium and threonate is considered to be the best magnesium for the brain. It passes through the blood-brain barrier really quickly, and helps get that magnesium. Magnesium is really, really important. DMAE, again, it's an ingredient that was banned, but now they found that it's so essential for brain health. And then they've discovered that there's about 30, maybe even closer to 40% of the population that can't absorb folic acid. And methyl tetrahydrofolate is it's an active form of folic acid that can pass through the brain and get into the neurotransmitter area and help the body with cognitive function. And then we have curcuma longa, which is, you know, turmeric. You know, you've heard all sorts of things on turmeric. And then as far as like bacopa, it helps with the brain. The fenugreek helps with getting the energy to the brain. Alpha lipoic acid to help make those connections in the nerve cells. And then phosphatidylserine, which is something I've talked about for years. It helps with improving memory, attention, and mental clarity. Katie, it's just a fantastic vitamin with a new enhanced formula.
Yeah, awesome. So if you haven't already tried Brain Vitality, highly recommend purchasing this product. And if you were previously using it, definitely purchase it again. It's available now in your back office. And thanks for listening to this video, and we hope you have a great day.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks.